Hello everyone, I am going to make a quick video here to show you a little trick that I learned about tuning my instrument with an iPhone. Actually, I'm using an iPad because I'm shooting this video with my iPhone, but usually I'd be using my iPhone. Either way, the iPad shows up a little bit nicer on the video anyways. So here we go. I have an app that I've opened up called ClearTune, and you can see it's spinning around all crazy, but I'll just kind of talk about it and then show you. The bottom, it has a wheel, and that wheel kind of gives you an idea of where you're at as far as your pitch. It's sort of like any other tuner that you use. Watch. Okay, so you see how that wheel kind of stopped. The G is fairly in tune. It was flickering green. This app also has a needle that goes back and forth on the top. And that needle will tell you a more precise idea of how in tune you are. So each one of these little notches is 1 cent. It stops kind of where you're at. So I'm just about 1.5 cents sharp on this note, which is actually, in my opinion, really good for this instrument, so I'm not going to fuss with that. But say you're somewhere that's loud and you want to attach a pickup. You want to be able to isolate only your instrument. Well, you've probably seen these pickups that you can buy. You can buy them at Dulcimer festivals. A lot of the vendors have them where they have like a little alligator clip that you can clip onto a tuning peg. I actually just bought this at Guitar Center. It's ridiculously long, so maybe you'd want to, I don't know, figure out how to deal with that so that you don't have cords all over the place. Anyways, what this does is it clips onto some part of your instrument. I'll just clip it on somewhere within what I'm shooting video of, if I can. I'll just clip it on there. All right. And you've got this other end. This end goes right into a Korg tuner, perfectly fine. It's a 1/4 inch, and it will not fit into your smartphone. So this has just a little 1/8 inch cable thing, and it's not going to work, right? So everybody will tell you, and I'm no different, go and pick up a converter. Well, here's the first converter that I bought, and this is the trick that I wanted to talk about a little bit. This little guy, let's see if I can get my camera to focus on it. There we go. This converter will take this 1/4 inch, I'm sorry, and make it into an 1/8 inch here. That way you can plug it right into your phone. Voila! All right, so the problem is it's not isolating my instrument at all. I mean, it's still just going crazy because I'm talking, which is not what I was trying to do, right? I wanted to actually isolate my instrument, and I have done absolutely nothing. I discovered this when I really needed it to work, and I had gone to Guitar Center, and I bought the little converter, and everything was great, and I went to wherever it was that I was supposed to be playing, and it doesn't work. So I'll show you my discovery with lots of research, and probably smarter people than me would have told me this from the beginning, but since I didn't know, I'll just assume that you also didn't know. The first jack that I showed you, let me just go ahead and focus in on this. There we go. The first one I showed you looked like this. The second one that I had to buy looks like that. Do you see the difference? This one has 3 little black strips, which separates the metal part into 4 sections. Those are channels, I guess, or something. And then this one has 2 little black strips, which sections the metal thing into 3 pieces, and so it's only 3 channels, and for whatever reason that just doesn't cut it with the iPhone. I don't know if that's the case for your Android phones, but it's definitely the case with the iPhone. So anyways, this is a little doohickey made by Peterson, which they make great tuners, by the way. So, works exactly like the other one, except it actually works. All right. Now it's no longer picking up my voice. Come on, phone. Let's do this. There we go. All right. It's not picking up my voice, but it is picking up my instrument. So, that's what you do. I'm gonna go ahead and post a link to this little Peterson converter that I know for a fact works with an iPhone or an iPad, and now you know how to connect your iPhone or iPad into a pickup so that you don't get all that other noise and you can isolate the sound of your own instrument. It will keep you from having to bring an extra tuner to a gig or to a jam session, and as long as you have your phone, you're good to go. So if you did forget your tuner, no worries, just use your phone, but go ahead and use these if you need to isolate your sound.